Oh yeah, we're fishing again. We're just going straight into it. We just picked a different section to fish than we did the other day, 2 days ago. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna try. We got a buddy here, like a little buddy. He's very curious about what I'm doing over here. This mallard thinks he's gonna get a treat. I bet. This little guy. He's just kind of hanging out. You ain't gonna give me something? We're gonna inflate the worm. A little air in this worm. Gonna float. Try to see if we can kind of float it a little bit. See what happens. Try to make it kind of neutrally buoyant. And see how if we have any luck and have anything. This spot used to be kind of fun to mess around with, but they've changed it to where now you can see under this dock, so it's not the same. It used to be like a real dock, but now you can see through it, so it might not be as good to fish it as it once was. But we're gonna give it a couple tosses, just a night crawler, and then we got a midge to a dropper, just to see if, just in case there's trout around, because we were getting trout yesterday, or the day before. So we're just gonna check it out. Yeah, so I'm probably just gonna fish this in sections, so like every so often. But this drops off to pretty deep water, so. But this probably won't be as good as it used to be in the summertime because it doesn't. This whole thing used to provide shade, so there's a stump right here, I think. So it's probably not going to be as good as it used to be to fish this, but it'll be fun to mess around for a little bit. Fishing at egg sinkers, just like a slip rig, because it's a lot calmer than it was yesterday, the day before. What's up? Going good so far. It's not raining. It's supposed to rain later tonight. So we'll go fishing. And see if there's anything biting. And it's warmer today than it was the day a couple of days ago when I went out fishing. So I feel like it might be. Oh, yeah, I just got a bite when I picked it up off the bottom. So there's a fish around. There's definitely a fish around. We just annihilated that. and got my worm. Let's try it again. I think it's very bass-like, so felt super bass-like. Let's see. Let's give it a go. Toss back in there again. So maybe he didn't feel the hook. We'll see if we can get him to bite again. Let's see if we can. Felt pretty good. Hello. Just out in nature fishing. Well, suburban nature, as I would call it. City has surrounded this whole lake pretty much. Little cities basically scattered along the whole lake. Wondering. Oh, yeah, something grabbed it. I don't know what. I missed it. Keep trying. Thank you, I appreciate it. All support is welcome. Just hanging out. Yeah. Let's see here. Look at that. Yeah, just doing pick and drop. Pick it up, drop it. Let it fall. I'm leaving it on got an egg sinker on there, like I'm going to be trout fishing, just in case they pick it up and I can let them move off with it a little bit before I set a hook. Let's see here. We're gonna definitely was a fish hanging around because I got a bite. So I'll throw it down the side of here, even though this spot used to be pretty good because the fish would hold close to this dock, but since they changed it, it's a little different. So surprised I got a bite right here, but he was out away from it. So I'm like, yeah, they're probably not going to hold close to it. But I suppose any piling or structure is structure, right? So I suppose. But I haven't fished in this little area though. This little drop off in a while. It's got a little drop off right here. So. I got a bite, but I'm sure. Yeah, he probably felt the hook. That fish. Let's give it a cast up there. I don't know. Get that knot. Let's put it right here. Knowing my luck, I get a bite when I'm doing this. Untangling this. Nah, could be better. There's always something to learn with fishing, you know. Every time you think you got everything dialed in, you dial it in and you might find something a little bit different you can do, catch something. That muffler. Yeah, I missed a fish. There was one fish over here. Yeah, that's a little spot. This is giving me a headache. I was doing this yesterday too. I have a feeling it's doing that for a reason, so I won't. Oh well, if something grabs it, we're just gonna wind up the knot with a little weird twist and everything. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy. Probably gonna end up kind of put when I filled this reel up. I kind of filled it this fish this spinning reel. I kind of filled it up with extra just that I didn't need, so that's why it's bunching up on me just in case, like, so I could just make a leaders really quick if I need to. But I have extra leader with me too. No, there's a stump right there. Let's go over this way. Something right there. It's like a little stump. Yeah, it's like it feels really hard. It's like a stump. Oh, I got it loose. Let's see here. Did I break off? Yeah, I did. Let's go. Well, that was uneventful there. We lost our whole dropper rig too. Try not to let the Blarney claim everything. Let's look in here. Here we got. Here, I think I got. Try not to. I forget that this floor has holes in it. I don't want to drop my hooks down the holes. Nah, there's like a stick up out there. I've already bumped into it twice, and I haven't fished here in a while. So, and the water's down a little bit from what I remember. So, which I'm sure it's gonna vary in the next couple months. And there's like a actual tree stump right there, and it kind of sticks up. It's really small. And sometimes, once in a blue moon, there's a bass hanging around there. Sometimes there's smallmouth hanging around there. So it's one of the reason why I came over here, and it kind of drops to deep water too. So you might get one, you might not. You might get something else. So it's kind of fun to kind of play around and just see if you get a bite. And I'm just using worms with a egg sinker, or actually almost like a Carolina rig, but instead I'm using an electro live bait because there is trout in here and there's other fish in here. So I'm kind of like give everything a chance to get after it. Kind of mad I lost my little dropper. I had a little, I put a little fly on there just in case, like as a, just in case. Here's, we're gonna do the whole worm this time. Let's see. Put a whole worm on there. Maybe that's gonna be the ticket. It's got to be a whole one. I just went out like a couple nights ago, last night before or whatever, and I was catching night crawlers. So I got more bait at home, so I'm good for a bit. Probably hunt some more tonight. And then I'm gonna pump some air into this. Only 6 pound line, so they don't take much. It really doesn't take much to snap that. Doesn't take much to snap that at all. If it's hooked on a structure or a stump or something, it don't take much to snap that thing off. People are squeamish, so I will do this away from the camera view. Just adding a little air to the worm. Using the scent injector. But I'm just adding air to it instead. It doubles as an air thing, not just putting the scent on it. So. And I brought a little crawfish scent. I'm almost out of it because this is like, I don't even know if they still make it. It's worked all the time for years. This stuff is so old. I need to buy some more. I need to buy some more. It's just the old school. Look, it still got Bill Dance on it. I've had it that long. It still has Bill Dance on it, like real crawl. It works. And I'm just running out of it. I've had it for so long. It caught so many fish with it. So many bass and other fish with it, not just bass. It's really good scent. Washes off pretty quick, but it's potent while it's on there. Let's try it again. Right there. Stand over. Guys got pressure washer. Stand over here and see if we can. Fish a couple more casts here. No fish yet. I hooked one. I felt him, but I was like, did he feel the hook or not? And then I thrown him back in there a couple times and nothing. So it's like, I bet you he felt the hook. Definitely felt the little thunk. No. Under. I think it's like 15 feet out in the center of this thing. This little weird little enclosed area. But I've caught. There's crappie around here too sometimes. All those, if you can look, you can see all those pillars. So those pillars sometimes hold fish sometimes, and bass and crappie sometimes. and the weeds haven't fully come in yet. It's like little patches of weeds. Found a couple patches of weeds yesterday. But this is like a rock shoal that drops. It's like a rock shoal with a bunch of boulders, and it drops down to deep water, and there's like a tree stump. It's real low, and it has like a stick up on it. If it was sunny, you probably might. If I had polarized lens, you guys could see it. You'd see like, oh, there's a stick up right there. But since it's cloudy, you can't see it. That it's like somewhere like right in there. Can't really see it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when they changed this dock, that changed like the dynamic of this little drop off that's right here. How it attracts the fish and stuff. I am trying to. Last time I came out, it was like super active, and I was like, this is abnormally active for the weather that was out there. And then now it's like nobody. It's like around the same time and everything. I'm like, there's like nobody. I'm like, huh, interesting. Curious. Definitely having fun. See if there's anything out here. Let's see. No, nothing. All right, well, hardly any bites or anything. Only one. He probably felt the hook. Go move somewhere else. Walk a little further. Maybe come back. Or go back to where I was at the other couple days ago. Take a walk over where the birds at. You can see the birds and been up here like crazy. These guys won't be around very much longer. These birds, this type of bird, the black one. People actually hunt those though. People in some states they kind of hunt those things. And this time of year we got it. In winter we got quite a few of these things around. As you can see them walking. Yeah, people actually hunt those. But here you can see they're everywhere. I don't think people really hunt them out here in my state that much. I don't think they really go for them, or I don't even know if there's a season or what, but they're everywhere around this lake. And sometimes there's just huge flocks of them. Oh, this ground's really soft over here. From the rain and stuff. Let's see if I can. I kind of want to get down in there and see if I can climb over this. I don't know if I can do it. Should I? Well, maybe we can just cast from here. I don't want to try to do it while I got this sorry birds. I was thinking about going up on this thing and walking across there, but nah, I better not. Go to walk this way. There's a stick right there. Yeah, you can see here it's like super shallow. Super shallow if you look. It's super shallow, but then where I cast it, it drops down right there. Like where that thing's floating, it's like 20 feet deep or something. See that thing floating out there. Sometimes I see trout in here when it's like this. And you'll see them rising because the water's real calm right now. Keep my eyes peeled. That's right, yeah. Here, fishy, fishy, where are you? Searching. It's warmer today than it was the day I came, so I got the trout. So I'm like, there should be more active fish around. Thinking. I didn't even fish that whole thing there. Well, this spot just doesn't do it justice unless you can get to that one area. Let me go over there. You can't really fish it unless you can fish that deeper spot. Let's go over there and see. You'll like cut through, and we'll go where all the people walk. So if you hear some people saying weird things, don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Yeah, this is just a really big park, decent sized park. Well known. Where most people, summer comes, you won't even be able to get in here because there'll be so many people. So I like to fish here early. There's geese. See, and they've changed stuff. Let's see what they added here. Walk around. This is a cool little area. Ooh, water runoff over here is kind of crazy. Let's go around this tree. Yeah, I used to not be able to get back here because this used to be bushes almost in here. So they've done some work and changed stuff around. You have to kind of like, yeah, you used to have to like kind of creep through the bushes to get back here. Oh man. Oh no. We're having technical difficulties. Hold up. I caught a tree trying to get down here. It's okay. Hey y'all, look, I got a tree trying to get down here. Trying to go around this stuff that's down here without even casting. I want to get in there underneath that tree, but the tree that I'm under were just hung me up without doing anything. Yeah, it's giving me a headache here. Oh, let's see if I can get to this boulder. If we make it to the boulder, it might be alright. Okay, made it to the boulder. Yeah, mallards are kind of roosting over here. Let's go see if there's anything over here. Sometimes there's fish over here. I know some people yelling. Might walk over to those rocks too. Yeah, that area, this area wasn't clear before, so you couldn't even, you'd have to toss out under this tree. There is a loon out there. Wait, he's so far away you can't make him out. It's a chopper. You can hear it. Yeah, the other time I caught something at least. Today, just one bite. Looks like a police helicopter. Just keep searching till I find a biter. Something that'll bite. It's kind of a shallow spot. And then it kind of has like a little pocket sort of right here. Sometimes there's bass, sometimes there's perch. There's not a lot of weeds out here yet, so. Give it a couple plugs. It's funny, it says no swimming here on this one spot. And every year I come, I see people like swimming right there. For years, like ever since I can remember. People would wade right there. Wade right here because it's kind of shallow. And it kind of goes out a ways before it gets deep. Man, they were feeding like crazy. The other time, I'm a little late. I should have came. I felt like I should have got here like 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. Yeah, let's talk about the tree. Yeah. I'm looking down at that. I just saw that comment. Oh yeah. Tree fish. I'm being kind of semi-impatient, but patient. Let's see. It's on the bottom. Hey, that wind and that sun must have stirred up the midges or something that day, because that fish was full of them. Stirred up everything. Oh, no. Let's go. All right. Well, let's go rock hopping then. Looks like we're gonna go rock hopping some more and see if we can get to deeper water. And see if there's anything in the deeper part, because this is more shallow. Yeah, if not, and using crawfish on there sit now. Try something. We'll try what we used yesterday and see. Maybe that'll trigger something. Scent we used yesterday. Keep on moving around. Not the tree again. I'm 2 for 2 for tree fish. It's your fault. I blame you, Alice. It's your fault. I blame you. You said the tree, I said the tree, and then you said the tree, and caught something, and I caught another one. I caught the tree again. I blame you. between, go up against this wall right here. Yeah, this was not clear. So, and they put the protection on the trees. So I'm assuming there's beavers around here now in this area, because they don't put that up unless there's beavers chewing down the trees. They put the little protective fence around the tree, so there must be a beaver hanging around. Little fish right here on these. I'll do a little rock hop here. There's some boulders down here, so we will see if there's anything in here. It's a little deeper right here. See if there's anything here. Good place to throw my crawfish trap. Some big boulders right here. Yeah, I'm fishing. I don't know what the quality of the picture looks like. It's kind of, I'm wondering what it looks like on your guys' end. Because to me it looks like it's clear, but I know that's not how it translates to, you know, when you're doing a live, it doesn't always translate like that. Yeah, the other time it was kind of I think it looked to me like it's pixelated sometimes, but I don't know. Try not to move around too fast. No, nothing. Amazing. Can't believe it. Let's throw it out there. Jump, hop to the next rock here. Okay, this is safe to walk on. Muskrat been over here. I don't know if you can see those little white spots in the water. Those clam shells. Muskrat been over here having a feast of freshwater clams. Bunch of clam shells on the bottom or laying in there by those rocks. I thought I'd come out for a little bit. Mess around. Yeah. It's funny, the cold weather, fish biting, not as cold weather, like it's void of action. This is how it is, like fishing is crazy like that. That's how it is sometimes. Let's see here. Well, let's cast it towards this piling that's over here. Piling kind of that way. I know it drops to like 15 feet right there. 12, 15 feet. Yep, there it is on the bottom. We'll try to see here. Mhm. Nothing. No, it's hooked in the rock. I feel it. There's boulders out here, so let's see if I can get it loose. Gentle. I think I'm gonna lose it here because this line's really light. No, maybe. I think I got it. I think I got it. I didn't think I would get loose, did I? Nope, I got it. Well, not even one nibble in this spot. Don't feel like lingering in one spot for too long. So it's like I'm not getting the bite. I kind of want to move around. Because if they're active and they're there, I'm probably gonna get bumped right away. Or within at least the first 20 minutes of fishing. We've been out here for like 40 minutes already. See, I want to walk further. Fish that other section. It's a little less activity over there. Should I go down there? I might. Or should I go back to where I was and see if I can get one where I was already catching stuff? Try something new. Let's go this way. Not trying to get attacked by the geese, y'all. As you can see, the geese are everywhere over here. Go around these buggers. Runoff over here is it's crazy. Yeah, look at them. They're everywhere. That one hurt its foot. In the middle of all that is this one white, like, snow. He's snow white. Look at that. I'm like, what is that? It's a goose. A type of goose or something. Different type of goose. Two of them, actually. I don't know where they came from. Never seen them in this area before. Well, let's go down here. Got a little journey walk here. Somebody writing chocolate. There's writing in chalk on the ground here. Pretty well known area. Gonna go over here to this. They put this spot. They actually put a rock pile in, so you know that there's there. But some people bypass it. I'm gonna give it a couple casts and see what's there, because I know there's a rock pile over here. Hey, crazy life, I see you. Yeah, I'm just walking around fishing. Only one bite so far, though. Only one bite so far. So we're gonna walk down over here and see if we can it's a little calmer than it was too. That might be why the picture's a little better than it was last time, because it's a little calmer. Let me get out this guy's way, maintenance guy. They see me rolling the John Deere. You know the John Deere? He's on the little John Deere service thing. So there's a rock pile right in here amongst where these are, and when these start coming in, you won't be able to cast as freely, but sometimes there's a fish or two in this area because there's a lot of rock piles. Rock piles mean crayfish. And I've caught trout in here too sometimes off these same structures, so you never know what you're gonna get. I don't know if you can see the little stump boulders. The boulders, they're pretty big. There's more of these ones here, and there's more of them down in there, and then it kind of comes back up and goes back down and drops to deep water. What's that rule they always say? Big fish like access to deep water. To like escape predators and stuff. So that's what we're fishing. We're fishing anything that's got rock for drop off. So, rock to drop off. I'll give it a couple casts. Caught one of my largest smallmouth in this area before. One of them. And it's just because there's rock piles out here. Get no fish. Nothing today. Open. Oh, is that a bite? Is that the wind? No? Just leave it slack for a second and see. Throw this there. Oh, there's a fish bird. Again, the same results. That's a good sign. He's catching. He's catching. See him out. He's way out there. Fish bird. Means there's definitely fish around. He's actively diving. He's probably eating trout or something, small trout or something. Because those birds can eat fish way bigger than what you think they can eat. But it's good to get out of the house. Get off that fly tying vise. Get off the fly tying vise for a while. See if do something else. Same time, yeah, the day before I was so busy down here. I was like, this is not normal. I was like, this is what it should have been like that day. Like quiet and only a handful of people. And now it's nicer in a way, and there's nobody. Weird. Weird. Hey, Marcus. We're out here again. trying it again. Well, no fish down here today. Looks like I see somebody else who might be fishing further down from me. Yeah, I got one the other time I came out here, so I was fishing a different area this time. Got a couple trout fishing in different areas. Just kind of casting around, walking around, searching. Hopefully that guy didn't have to look and see if... Actually, let me go over here and see. Oh no, he's there with the keys. Let's see. We'll go to... let's go over here and see. That's the only cool thing about this place is there's a lot of little structure and things you can fish, and there's a lot of little docks and random little spots and stumps and stick ups. So there's fish kind of scattered through this whole walk. Sometimes they're concentrated, sometimes they're not. Yesterday I got hooked up with 3 trout pretty quick and lost one. Pretty quick. I moved around a little bit. Let's just throw this out while I'm trying to find this. Maybe something will pick it up while I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. Let's see it. Maybe a fish will pick it up while I'm trying to find something. Thanks, man. Thanks for the grins. Let's put we'll put some more of this on there. That seemed to be the ticket. So yesterday, the other day before, we're just fishing a different area. And right here is usually a weed bed, so this just goes out to a long stretching weed bed, just runs down. So and I know the weeds aren't in, so that's why I'm kind of hanging around, tossing in. Came over here, gonna mess around and see if I can get something. Just a worm, old standby. I know there's trout around. I know there's probably some smallmouth around. Because they're thinking spawn or eat, get some food before they spawn. So the water temperature is supposed to should be coming up the next couple of days, like getting a little bit better. Should be getting better to fishing. It was like 51 degrees today, so I'm like, okay. Air temperature, so it's like, well, water's probably warmer than that, a little bit warmer than that, or colder than that, but probably warmer than it was last time I came. Hoping to find a fish or two. Just looking for just looking for something to eat. I bet you that wind probably stirred up those pupas and stuff. That I know it, because that fish was full of pupas and stuff. Is it the wind? Might be a fish. I left it slack. It looked like it got caught. Maybe? No? Probably just the wind making it move like that. Definitely am. Just gonna keep after it, fish. Just enjoy fish, and you know. Enjoy fish and keep going. That's all you can do. Yeah, you too, man. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. It is rough. I did have some activity last stream. Most of it was positive, good, but there was a few people I knew what they were about, what was going on. But that's just how that is when you're fishing and live streaming and stuff. But there's a couple people, like a couple folks I recognized. Like I was like, yeah, there's something going on here. I was like, yeah, there's a reason why you're. Guy tried to start something right before I started the stream. He was trying to insinuate something, and I was laughing because I didn't have the stream on yet, and he was trying to create like some kind of like controversy, I guess. And I was just like, do I know you? That's all I could say. I was like, do I know you? Because I don't think I do. I was like, do I know you? Yeah, no problem, man. I'll catch you later. Yeah, that was funny though. And then I just said, I don't know you. I'm just about to. I was like, you're on live YouTube right now. And then he like froze, like he saw a ghost. I said, I hope if you want to be on there, you're gonna be on there. And then he like scurried off really fast. I was like, yeah, you're just trying to create issues, and you didn't think any. Yeah, it was really funny. I was like, yeah, that guy. And I wasn't really live yet. I just said it to see how his reaction would be. And what it was is he thought I was. So he was trying to be funny. He was trying to be funny. Funny style. But it was okay. I was like, whatever, man. I knew what it was about. I knew as soon as I saw certain people, I was like, yeah, I know what this is. Monitoring spirit type people. You can just, when you see someone give a fist bump after creating like a little thing like that, and then you shut it down, and you're like, I thought y'all all were strangers, and then they just go off, and then that person goes off to a different vehicle. You're like, yeah, this is kind of weird. You're like, yeah, that's not, and they don't, but they're really like kind of strangers to each other. Yeah, you realize like, oh yeah, there's something up with that. So. It's like, it's not me, it's the wind. It's like it's going and then let it go. Yeah, there it goes again. It's like taut. Huh. It's just something. Little fish or something. Yes, that is what it is. So he bit so soft. He just took the tail off. Let's see if he'll grab the. Yeah, it was a fish. Very soft bite. He just pulled like. That could be a huge fish too. You don't know. It's so soft. Just pull, drop it, pull. Or it's really small. Well, there was something biting. Just very soft bite though. Let's see if he's. We'll take the whole thing. Watch this. Watch this line here. Very quiet. Oh, here come the bald eagle. I don't know if we can get it. If he comes this way, maybe we'll get him on video. Or get him on the stream. You see him. Barely make him out way out there. There's usually a few bald eagles over here. The river's not too far from here, so also, so there's usually a few bald eagles that have a nest over here. And it's been like that for years. And they nest across from this road that comes by here. And these big old trees that are over here. Yeah, it's like peaceful. This is what I thought it was gonna be like the day I went. It's like super peaceful. It was so busy. It's like super peaceful, you know. Just put some of this on the line. As I run the scent on the line too. Since it is a bite stimulant, right? It's pretty much what scents are with the bite stimulant. So, let's see if we get whatever that was. Just do it like this. It's falling. We're gonna leave it. Hopefully nothing grabs it, snatches it. Go wipe my hands out. Didn't bring a towel with me. But I can get down to the water real close. Cause this is like a oh yeah, that water's cold, yo. That's really cold. A lot of cold. Ice cold. Ice cold. What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. I just don't want nothing. Whatever grabs it, I just don't want to swallow the hook unless it's a really large trout. If it's a bass, I feel bad. I just throw them back. I don't want to throw them back. I don't want to keep any of them. It's the only thing about using bait. They usually engulf it. Yeah, but when it gets warmer, I might come down here again when it gets. Probably come down here off and on, different, fishing different sections or walking it before it gets too busy where there's lots and lots and lots and lots of people fishing. But when it's like this, you never know. Sometimes there's fish, sometimes it's not. I've come out and I thought there was nothing, and then had one of the best fishing days ever here before, and there's nobody here. So you never know. Early in the fishing season, when it's just getting warming up, you don't know. Dun, 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 dun. It didn't get him by. I fish for another hour or so. Something in the water right there. What is it? I'm not sure what that is. Like, I'm surprised. Well, let's see. I missed the only bite I got so far today. That's crazy. It bees like that sometimes. Let's get away out there. Maybe there's. A fish just cruising around way out there. And when he sees that worm falling, yeah, pick it up. Dun. Well, Do a couple more casts here. Kind of fan cast it and see if anything's here. Comes the park guys. Oh, pretty good. Let's drag it on the bottom and see. Really slow. Yeah, there's cormorants out there too. I see two of them. So there's little fish around, bait fish or something around. Some fish around. They just ain't hit my offering. No. Let's see. Yeah. Nothing. There's definitely some weeds. Algae's coming in. Let's go down a little bit further. Then we'll work our way back, and if we don't get anything, let's work our way back to the spot where we were catching something. Just kind of searching. See if there's anything in any of these spots yet. But this whole little area is like a weed bed that runs across. Catfish and smallmouth. Caught kokanee here. A lot of different things. So I never know exactly what I'm gonna get. Like there's a stick right here. There's a stick up right here. So we'll give it a cast too. There's like a down tree right here. As you can see, there's pieces of it. Probably from the windstorm. Part of it probably fell in here. If I was a fish, I'd be right near that tree. If I was a fish, I would be right by that fallen tree. Never know. Should I switch to a bobber? Should I switch to a jig? Yesterday it was split shot, so I was like, well, I'll use the slip sinker rig instead, and kind of do the same thing, but with a slip sinker rig. Carolina rig style. Water is pretty cold. Let's cast the other direction. Can't believe that. Nothing. Yeah, so I was like, I should have came like when it was, because it was sunny for a little bit, and I waited a little too long to get going on the road and get out here. Probably should have been out here like 11:30 or something, but I didn't get here till like 1. Oh. No, a bite. It like moved for a second. Looks like it's getting taut. Is it the wind? No, it seems like it's getting slowly taut. No, I don't know. It's hard to tell. The wind's kind of coming through. Gentle, let's see. Well, looks pretty slow in this area. It's pretty slow. Let's see. Let's go. Keep moving. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for fish that are really wanting to bite, basically. So if they're not biting, if they're just kind of looking, playing around with it, I'm not really gonna spend the time. Just kind of quickly moving through here. Spend a couple minutes, go to the next spot, spend a couple minutes, go to another little area, toss a lure bait around. Be careful on this one. Getting down here. Get down in these rocks, roll your ankle real quick. Yeah, yeah. I just got used to it a little bit, but yesterday it was just like it started like ice raining, kind of like it did like a ice, like a piece of ice like hit my hand, and I was like, oh, it was ice. I was like, oh, and it was windy too, and it was like the water looked like a blue green to it, and there's white caps out further, and was just so windy, but the fish were biting. A few fish were biting. So now it's like the solar opposite. It's like calm. There's a little bit of wind, but not really. Like 7. They said the wind is like 7 miles per hour today or something. So it's like super calm. So if like trout are feeding on anything on the surface, you're probably gonna see. Because if you look at the water, it's pretty calm. It's a little bit of wind, but if you see anything really feeding, you're gonna pick up on it. But the trout I caught, they're full of like larvae. So the one I did catch was gorged on larvae. So that wind and all that wave action probably stirred up everything. Stirred up all the food, and now it's kind of calm today. 2 days later, 3 days later. Same lake, just different area. Different section. Walking area. See if there's anything down here. Okay, fishies. Get on my lure and my bait. I will reel you onto my fishing line. It is. I mean, sometimes they don't. You know, like, I mean, this is the early in the season. This is the big lake too. I was literally like checking they have like allegedly they have like a geographical, scientific temperature thing. So it just gives you like a general temperature. So like they test for it. So I've been using that to kind of know when to go. I wasn't sure if they had something like that, but I found something like that. I was like, oh, so the water's like 40 degrees. It's still pretty cold, but it's warm enough for trout to be active and fish to be moving around, but still not like optimal. But it's like your trout, it's like 40 degrees, 41, 42. 50 is like super active for them. 50 degrees is like perfect. Like the water itself, they're super active when it's like 50 degrees. And then also are all the other fish. But as summer comes, that's gonna change too. When the water's gonna start staying above 50, and then that's when it's gonna change again. Right now, we're just waiting for it to get just right. And this week's supposed to be good. It's supposed to rain tonight though, and then rain tomorrow. But it's supposed to stay kind of like high 40s or something. I know, come on. The actors aren't, sometimes you just can't get these paid actors to come in. They're on fish actor strike. These fish paid actors complaining about low bug insect wages and no larva dessert. Let's try lift and drop. That's what they were biting yesterday. So give them something to see that's moving. Nice. I ended up fishing a bobber. I got one bite over there. Keep walking. Enjoying their walk. That's right, Alice. Low insect wages. They're not paid fish actors are not quiet on the set. See, we got it quiet, but they're just not ready. They don't seem like they're ready today. But you never know, you know. When they get off that strike, you know, they're ready. Hey, Sarah. Yes, we are fishing. And it's very calm today compared to the last time I went fishing. We're out by the water and it is calm. And there's hardly anybody here. It was colder than this, windier than this, and everybody was at the lake. Getting food. Oh my gosh. I was like, everybody's at the dang lake. And then today, nope. A couple people getting like lunch, you know, from work and like coming from their condos over there, which I wish I would have bought one. Like, I'll say that again. I wish I would have bought one of those. I was complaining about how expensive it was then. Like, I was like, I'll just muster it. And then now I'm like, stupid bad idea. Should have just tried it, get it anyway, because now it's like double for the same thing, and you got a view of the lake too. And I could have just been like walking down from a condo to the lake and fish, not have to do anything, just walk to the lake. Now I'm like, man, probably can't get that for that now. Only thing I don't like about it is it's kind of like they're like I think it's like a 6th floor, 7th floor. They're like 6th floor, 7th floor condos. So like, that's the only thing I don't like about it. Everybody's just kind of wedged on top of each other, but it's kind of nice that they're that condo is those condos are kind of like, they're like the nice ones with the granite and the marble tops and everything in there, and all the latest stuff from a couple years back. But yeah, I think I looked at one for like $105,000, and that's Washington State. That's like cheap. And I was complaining about like, oh, the mortgage is gonna be the thing on that is gonna be, and now I'm like, oh, that would have been great, because now like you couldn't get one like that. Even if you didn't like it that much, you couldn't get one that's set up like that for that price. Part of the world, though, inflation and there's supply and demand, and people moving out of state and back in state. I was planning to fish over there, but they have like that new age technology. Like, I think it's like you got to scan to park there, and I was like, I don't have that thing, or you have to like pay a certain amount to park over there. And I was like, I just want to park there because there's a good little area. It looks like it's like a rock wall. It'd be like great to look for bass over there, or perch, because it kind of goes out to deep water and it's kind of like a flat. And I was like, oh, that'd probably be like a good area, but I was like, I just don't want to park. And I was like, am I gonna walk all the way? I was like, I'm not gonna walk. Maybe I'll do it another day. I don't even think about dream homes or anything anymore. After the stuff I've been through, I'm just like, if you can just find a good place, kind of like close to somewhere I like to fish, or something, or like somewhere where I don't have to go super far to fish. There's like a couple places nearby, and then the other places like I don't mind driving to. Then I'm okay. Then I'll be all right. Like, I can go fishing over here at the lake, or I can dart over here. Because currently I can kind of like jump right into the Seattle area really quick from where I'm at. It's literally on the other side. Like, that's what you're looking at. That's like on the other side. Like, you just go on the other side. This is like 20 minutes, 25 minutes I'm in. That's like part of Seattle right there. So it's like, that's kind of cool. It's close. And then the freeway's not far either. So it's kind of like one of those areas where you like go this way or that direction. A lot of different directions and go a lot of different things from that area, but you're not right in the city. So Yeah, I don't know, sir. I don't know about that. I'm just like, I don't even worry about it because in some areas I was looking at, like when I was really making some money, there's a stump or something there. I'm hung up on something. But and really was making decent. I mean, it wasn't decent money. I mean, but it was making money enough where I could afford to live there. Or if I would have had a roommate, I probably could have afforded to pay the mortgage there and rent a room or something. But like, yeah, it's hung on to something right there. But yeah, retie. Uh, yeah, it's just we're gonna. It's okay. We are going to do this. I'm glad they kind of cleaned it up, but they also changed everything over here. Throw this in the garbage. They like really cleaned it up, but by summer, in the summer, this place there'll be fishing and stuff everywhere around here. That's the other thing about good is about coming early in the season and fishing is that's the other part that's good about it is when you come early, you don't have to worry about. Let's see. Do I have it? I just still getting used to this new box. This new. Because I'm trying to squeeze a lot of stuff in here and not carry big old heavy box around. Oh, here we go. We're gonna try with these little guys. Let's see. Very micro bobber. It's cloudy. I want to use a clear one, but I don't think I'll be able to. My eyesight ain't as good as it was. Even though I'm not that old, it just ain't as good as it was. I'm not gonna. I like using those clear bobbers, but sometimes, man, you can't. I lose sight of them because they're clear. I feel like where'd it go? Kind of. A few times I fished those, I was like, where'd the bobber go? And then I realized it was gone. I was like, oh, trout's got it. So we're gonna do like one of these kind of like crappie small ones. Sometimes those trout are kind of like line shy, I guess you would call it. We're just gonna put like a jig head on and tip it and see. We'll tip it with a worm and fish just a jig head. I got so many of those jig heads to tie on. I think we'll use this one. We'll use all black. I should probably use this too. Yeah, sometimes here I find I found shoaling trout here before too, like where there's like little patchy schools of them. So you get one, you get like a couple, and then maybe get 3 or 4, and then that's it. You move. But one year I did come out here, and I probably caught 15 or 20 of them. I started cutthroats, and I started throwing them back. I had a stringer, and I was so excited, and I came back, and then caught more, and I finally got a really nice one, like 16. Got a nice 16-incher. Let's see here. I caught me some more bait. I'm all good on the bait. So we tried this. Instead of using like a hair jig or anything like that, we're just gonna use bait. Water's cold. I had trout feeding yesterday. We're gonna fish it like we fish put some krill in there. I'm gonna fish it like we fished like we're fishing crappie almost. Let's see if we can get one. Next time I think I'm gonna get me a burger if I can find it. They got some pretty good burgers over here. And that garlic fries, man. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm like, yeah, they got those garlic fries. They do make good garlic fries. I make a dang good garlic and parsley and garlic fry. But sometimes you want something else and you don't want to grill the burger and do all that stuff. And they do that. They have like these grilled burgers, like flame broil type of grilled burgers in there. You get the onions and Swiss and all that stuff. It's good. And they make a pretty good garlic fry over there. It's one of those places that makes the garlic fries. Like, you better eat it that day. Like, you try to, if you get a ton of them, ton of garlic fries, but you better eat them because they ain't gonna taste good the next day almost. But they'll still be good, but they ain't gonna taste that good. What you think? All right, so let's give it a go with the bobber under the jig head. See if I'm patient enough for it. See if I got my patience on. Is it too heavy? Let's see. Yep. It's almost too heavy. Yep, it is. Dang, I need to use the micro one. Well, you never know. This might work out too. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can use those. Those will work. Hold on. Those will work even better. I just thought of something. We won't use this. We'll use either. We won't use this. I just thought of something even better. To use. Then that. We gotta open this one. Yeah, the next day fries. That place is like that. It's like, it's just their fries. Just some fries you can reheat them and they're good. Or the trick is you put them in your oven for a couple minutes to kind of give them that crisp taste again. That can work. Or if you maybe even if you have an air fryer too, that might work too. You could kind of like throw it in there for a few minutes, so you can kind of get that effect again. But yeah, that's one of those places that makes fries like that where you're just like, they're good the first day. Like, they're good the first time you eat them, and then after that you're kind of like, this isn't as good as it was. They're still good, but you're like, it's not as good as it was. So we will use a clear bobber. I changed my mind. I was wrong. Indecisive me. That other one is just too small for this jig. That's what it is. The jig is like almost a little too heavy for it. So you gotta get a bigger one. But we're gonna use like this is like the fly bubble kind of sort of style. If you look at it, hold on if I can get it. It's like a fly bubble kind of. So it kind of fills with water. Let's see. Yeah, it's staying up. I can see it. So it just gradually fills with water. It's clear. We just have to pay attention to it. Then we'll start working our. Still even more to walk here too, but I think I'm gonna work my way back the other way. This. I see those emojis. What's up with them emojis? Just let the waves take it across, because they don't seem to be being as active as how they were the other time. Just gotta keep watching that bobber. It's hard to adjust this so you can see it. It kind of like spongy. Like this thing that the camera's mounted on. It's kind of spongy. No fish, Jose, man. Not today. We're trying though. We got a couple bites, but really soft bites. But just couldn't quite get any hook any and get them in. So we're just trying a different tactic. No, here, fishy. Yeah, I've been out here for like an hour and 40 minutes, no fish. I think we got fish last time within the first hour. I said, looking for yeah, they like redid this a little bit. Give it another cast of this bobber. Just see if anything's gonna pick it up near the surface. What's going on here? I don't watch it. It's just kind of moving. It's turning the other direction. Keep an eye on the bobber. Oh, this is coming loose. No wonder. This is like too. I'm like, why is it going sideways like that? Hold on, y'all. That's why. I was like, why does it seem like it's pointing to the left? Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I should have came a little bit earlier. Got here at 1. It's probably like 2. Now almost 3. So I was trying to get here like one of the warmest part of the day, but I just kind of dilly-dallied today. Should have been out here at like 11, like way a while ago. All right, well, we'll make our way back the other way. Just being kind of, and we'll fish, keep this bobber in our pocket because we're gonna switch back between these two. We'll just do that. Let's see here, we'll throw out this direction. Throw a jig over here for a second. Without no weight. There's a big boulder right here. And there's another, there used to be another tree right here too. But I think they may have removed it. I do not see it. Oh, no, I see it. Nope, no fish today. But we're out here. Today might be skunk day. Hey, but at least your first one where you filmed something, you know, or you're streaming it. You actually catch something. You don't get skunked. That's good, right? First time you stream it and you didn't get stuck. You didn't get skunked the first one. Hey, maybe you do the second one. Let's see if we can get. But we're also fishing a different area. We're not fishing the same area I fished. So we're down from it. And it's a little shallower. It does get pretty deep out there, but it's a little shallower here. It doesn't have. There's trees and stick-ups and things, but it's not the same. It's, you know, that has like a bunch of pillars and pilings and stuff that kind of draws in the fish. And this has like, it's more like weed beds and stuff, and then boom, there's a tree. Boom, there's another stick-up. So, and the weeds aren't in here yet too good, because otherwise I'd be snagging up all these A lot. With this jig like this. There's a lot of weeds growing in here yet. It is indeed. But it's even funner when you catch one, because then you get to get the little adrenaline rush. You get your little adrenaline boosts when you get one to bite, and then you're not sure how big it is. Yeah, we're gonna go down there because they have a little ways to walk. That's another thing. I was not able to walk like too far. Like a long distance, not just in a grocery store back home, and in a gas station, get your gas and get to where you're going and go to the doctor. It's like now I can actually kind of climb around the rocks and stuff again. I actually like climb around and stuff, clamber around. All right, we're gonna walk back that way. Only got one bite over here, and I missed eat. That one little piece of worm, he probably got full off it. So yeah. Let me go over here. People are. Just some Europeans over here. I know that language well. I know my Ukrainian and my Russian when I hear it. It's actually not. It's because I'm walking into it. It's actually blowing at me right now. It's like they said 7-mile winds today. So it probably sounds worse than it is because I'm walking towards it. Walking towards where the wind's blowing. It was worse. It was worse the other day. It was a lot worse. Way worse the other day when I was fishing. Hey, Duke. Yeah, we done hiked down, fished, only got a couple bites. Took our worm. Lost a couple rigs. No big deal, just a couple snailed hooks and stuff. Now we're gonna walk back. I think I'm gonna go walk back to where I was the day before and then see if I get any bites in that same area. Maybe there's some fish there because that's where they were that day. And down here I didn't get anything but 2 bites. Yeah, the wind's not too bad. I mean, it's just calmer today, and I should have been out here a couple hours earlier than I did. Trying to get out here at the warmest part because stuck my hand in that water. I was like, ooh, it's cold. Still felt like ice water. So I was like, ooh, it's still cold. Around them geese. Goose. That one's all white. It's a different type of, what are those called? They're not geese, they're goose. Some kind of goose. There's 2 of them, a male and a female one. One's all white. Snow goose or something? I don't know what kind of goose those are called. Yeah, this thing's trying to shift on me. We're gonna keep walking. Yeah, it's a good little area to fish though. When the weeds really start getting in here, fishing's gonna really pick up. When the weeds get about 4 inches tall, and you get a little more sunlight, the fishing's gonna really kick in. But it's kind of nice sometimes to come down here earlier because it's just like less fishermen and activity sometimes. Sometimes less fish, sometimes bigger fish. And they only catch 2 or 3, may catch big ones, may catch nothing. But it's kind of more nicer, kind of. Could go out on the dock, or we could just go to the spot we were at. Let's just like cut through over here. Now it's getting windy over here. Over there it's pretty calm. It's windy over here. Only walked a couple feet. Oh, still good. Everybody's getting off work, so they'll start. I'm surprised there's not more activity here yet. There's a loon out there. Yeah, I threw it down by those pilings, and I didn't get nothing. We'll go over there and check it out. Let's see. It's kind of crazy. We'll see. Ooh. What? Cut it here. Doing work over here. They got good food in this place right here. To the right of me. Yeah, like this whole place was jumping because there's two places to eat over here. So, but for sure, the other 2 days ago, I'm like, today, like, no, there's hardly anybody out here. Like, That's what I was trying to explain to somebody. I was like, everything don't be seeming how it appears. Here, we'll get over here where we were. We'll get over here where this other guy was fishing next to me yesterday. Kind of came down, he saw me fishing, and I kind of fished down. Fish near this bench over here. Let's give it a go. I'm trying to get this to sit right. This mount is crazy. This mount is just, it's trying to give me grief. Getting used to trying to get it to kind of stay where I want it. I might have to like sorry y'all. Let's see. Might have to do some handyman stuff. That better? That's a little better. Let me get my. I think I got a wrench for this thing. At least I thought I did. Let's see if we can tighten this. It's crazy, these things got these special little plastic wrench things. Try to keep it from moving. That was one of the complaints I saw about it. Some people said it's too tight. You have to get this thing really snug to get it to positioned like you want it. Kind of moves around a little bit, floats. All right. Let's see if there's any trout around here or anything around here. Yeah, this was blowing wind right here before, and now it's pretty calm. It's amazing how quickly. Oh, come on. Yep. A really big rainbow just followed it in. So I'm wondering, did they stock this thing or what? Or is it just fish thrown in here? Yeah, a really big fish just followed it in. Saw him on my polarized. Looked like a trout. Really big fish just followed it. I was trying. He didn't get it though. All right. Almost got him to hit the jig, so let's try. I'm gonna try let's see here. I think it gives me hope to maybe catch that fish, but he chased it in. He was just hot on it, this jig's trail. And we're just using a jig with a worm tip worm on it. And he just chased it around and circled around it a couple times. A lot larger than the trout I saw yesterday, the other time I caught one. A lot larger. Definitely a nicer sized fish. Might switch over to power bait for a second, or like a double hook rig like I originally had on. Maybe. That fish was pretty active though. He was chasing. There's the. You can see him. Oh no, I can't get to him. The bald eagle just flew over me. So let's see if we can. Maybe we can twitch up a trout here. twitch jig this trout with the tipped worm and see. Swim it in. That means I better pay attention. Lure's falling. There. That's upsetting. Didn't catch that fish. A lot larger than the ones we were catching the day before. Must be a lot of there's something over here they're liking. And like I was saying, they used this barrier. They used to barrier that off, and they would barrier that off, and then put the trout in here so the kids could catch them, and then they take it loose so the fish could just go out into the lake and go wherever. And but that was years ago, so who knows if these fish, go and come back and come hang around here to feed. But they did that for years, for quite a few years. But there's wild trout in here too, so it's kind of like, I'm not really sure when you come here what's going to happen. And there's bass in here too, so. It's a good sign. That make you want to stay a little bit longer. It's been 2 hours. It's like, nah, I saw that. Nah, I saw that. I don't know how much power I got left, you guys, either. I can't see. I can't even see the screen right now for some reason. I can see it moving, but the cloud cover's so crazy. I can't see anything or what anybody's writing right now. So this might die on us. So if I do get something, oh well, you guys probably won't see it. So. If not, I'll get a picture. Let's see if I can get a picture. If I catch it, go home. Let's see. 14%. I can't see it on the screen. It's not showing me. Yep. I've only got 4%, y'all, so we're gonna fish till it conks out on us. So you guys might see me catch something, you might not. I didn't bring my power bank either, so this time. So if I do get one, I'm going to keep fishing even after this dies on us. So if I do get one, Oh, just got a hit on the fall. Yep. Come on, y'all. Be nice to get that fish. get that fish. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Come on. Here he is. He followed it in. Come on. Come back. Come on, man. He hit the lure already once. He just followed it in again. I just didn't hook the fish. Be nice if I could get that fish. It's a pretty decent sized trout. He's definitely feeding. Oh. He's definitely active enough to chase this lure. Chase this moving bait. Alright. Let's see. Gosh, that's just how it goes, right? And when you should have came here first, right? Here, duck. Give him that one, man. Oh man, that's how it goes, right? That's exactly how it goes. Here we're gonna. No, I just did that. Fish like that. There's a reason why I had the slip rig on, just in case they grab it. And yeah, we're only at like 4%, so I can't see the chat or hear anything, y'all. And we've had a trout chase it in 3 times. And it's hard to make it out because it's cloudy out here. But they seem to be hanging around here. And like I was saying, they used to put fish right in here, but usually not this early. And they like announce it and everything. So you don't know if you're gonna get a wild trout or something that was stocked, or when you fish right here, and you don't know if you're gonna get a bass because bass hang around in here too. So. All right, let's try this. We're gonna go back to what we were using that day. Old split shot. We're actually gonna use a lighter split shot actually than what we were using, just in case that fish decides to pick it up and feels the weight. And we're gonna actually make this leaderless, make it super long, make this like super long. So it takes a long time for it to fall. Yeah, that'll. And we'll do a whole one, see what we got left. Yeah, I only got a couple worms left in here, probably just enough. And I caught some last night, so Probably go out tonight and get some more. I caught like six of them last night. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this whole worm on. It's a decent sized trout, so we're gonna put the whole worm on. Fill him out here. Try not to kill it. It's the word. And then we're gonna put some scent on it. I'm highly betting it's a cutthroat. I'm highly betting it is. Super aggressive, chasing that jig. It's highly likely a cutthroat. You guys might be able to see it, you might not. Or it might die before we even get a chance. Wish I got a All right. I think I might get him. He was chasing that worm. We might make it. And he hit that jig a couple times, but he didn't get hooked. Followed it in, didn't get hooked. No, nothing. Let's try this direction. He's definitely cruising around in here, feeding on something. So either phone dies or not, I'm gonna fish for a while, and if I get one, you might just see a picture. If I don't, that'll be that. It'll be a skunk day. Yeah, come on, fish. You acted like you wanted the worm before when it was on a jig head, but you don't want it now. Trout says something's up with that. Yeah, we'll just go to the phone, finally dies. Oh, got him. There you go. There you go. So this was the fish that was chasing my jig around. Probably a stalker, I don't know. I'll keep him now to go with the other ones, and now actually have something. Looks like maybe a stalker though. They might have threw him in here. Who knows? Might be a stalker. They might have threw him in here. Who knows? Who knows? Might be stalkers. Who knows? Looks about the same size as the other one. Could be stalkers. Cookie cutter size. Almost the same size as that one. I don't know though. They were full of midge larvae. Let's see. Well, he's got markings. You see, it looks like there's orange markings, slightly, very slight orange markings. If you look, very slight orange, very, very slight. And I put the sardine scent on there, like I said. Something about the sardine scent is them. I have a feeling he's full of chironomids also. So we did get to see one caught. So. And I will examine him further when I get home. And we will find out if it's eating the same stuff as that other fish. So now we got something. Now we got two fish to make a sandwich in the morning. Because that one little one was a little smaller than that one. Now my hands are dirty. We shook the skunk. We didn't get no skunk. Gonna pump this worm full of air so it'll float. And that's what we're gonna do. And I'll be worm hunting tonight at some point. Yeah, a few little fish. Fry or bake them up. Feels pretty fat, like he's been eating something. Definitely very slight orange markings, like a cut through. So I'm assuming it's a cut bow or something, because it's very slight. The orange is really slight on that one. And usually when I get one, I hear that orange marking under their throat is really orange, and that one, it's barely orange. It almost, so it's more rainbow. It looks more rainbow trout than anything. But usually it's really bright orange, and that was like faint, really faint orange under the throat, those throat markings. And he looked bigger in the water, obviously. Oh, here, let me try this. Reset this too. So it's just jigging it in, kind of making it move, and he decided to get after it. He was chasing my jig, but I couldn't get him to take it. But when I jigged this in, he was able to take it. So that was good. So we did catch something you guys got to see. We did catch some fish. We did catch one fish, no skunk. Whoop whoop, no skunk. Whoop whoop, no skunk. That's good to see. Good way to start the season. 2 fish, no skunk. And this is a little up from where I caught the other two. I caught them, it's in the same area, but I was a little further down in this same little section. So that's cool. Something. We're gonna stream till it dies, and until it falls to the phone dies on us, and if we get another one, we get another one. If we don't, we don't. They're definitely like feeding in this area, I guess. Or have returned to this area. There was nothing further down. Got like 2 bites.
Then I don't have an appointment.
Trying not to pinch my line. These sinkers I'm using doesn't have like a. It doesn't have the right kind of little grips on it, the split shot. So I'm trying not to pinch my line with this thing and make the line weak in that spot. Let's see if there's another one around here. Yeah. Got one. Got one. Yeah. I was really hoping for bass so bad. Actually, I think I'm getting a bite right now. Let's drag it and see. Yeah, that fish is almost a carbon copy of that other one, the size. So I'm like, when they look like that, I don't know. But I did catch a couple I did catch the one that was smaller than that. It was like half the size of that one. So it's like, man, they're probably not stocked. They're probably just feeding in here. And that fish belly was full of chironomids. So. But I know they let fish go here before in the past.
Fish today?
Just one.
Just one?
Just the one.
One's better than
one, yeah, one's better than none, right? Yeah, I didn't even really fish this dock out here, but you guys it might die if I even try to go fish out there. Sometimes this whole little dock part is pretty productive for fish too. It's deeper water. Yeah, he's just kind of milling around here, so I don't know if he was a stalker or what. No idea. But it's better to catch none than nothing. No skunk. No skunk. Yeah, my phone's on dim, so I'm like trying to look. I see somebody said fish on. Something. I can barely make it out. It's trying to go into power saver mode. Definitely pretty aggressive trout, though. Did not hesitate to follow it in. Reminded me just like when I fish for salmon. I'm gonna twitch jig the salmon. It's the same concept. No. Yeah, you never know. They might have thrown stock dudes. I just saw another one about the same size, actually just now. Funny thing is though, these fish are full of chironomids. So we'll see. I just saw another one. When I just started twitching it like that, he just came up right before I pulled it out of the water. And then he's peeled off. Probably cutthroat. It's gotta be cutthroat. They don't stock cutthroat in here. So let's see if we can. And cutthroat can be pretty aggressive when they want to be. Put some more, a little dash of this sardine on there. Procure sardine. Let's see. The one I just saw looks smaller than this one I just caught. So